What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Still here at Cypress Lawn in Colma in this endless cemetery wonderland. Let's go see what we can get into here. Beautiful day. God, this is a sunny day, beautiful day. Fresh air, the birds are chirping or the crow's crowing. And let's get on with it. This is a fun resting place of Hugh McCrum. He lived from 1838 to 1902. He was a wholesale liquor dealer. McCrum's handsome mausoleum is ornamented by two stained glass windows measuring 52 by 29 inches, depicting angels representing hope and faith. The windows are the work of Frederick Schmidt's Lamb of the Lamb Studio of New York. This impresario of stained glass also crafted the windows in the Stanford Memorial Chapel. Entombed here also is Helen McCrum, 1843 to 1926. Look at the angel up top on this one. Let me get myself situated here. Let's try to zoom in as much as we can on this angel. I think that's about it. But it's beautiful. And there's the name at the top of it. This angel is awesome. There is a little bit of mesh over the bars, but I think it's kind of pulled back a little bit. So we might be able to see pretty well inside of this. Those urns on the floor, or I think the one on the left is an urn, actually. The one on the right, maybe a flower pot. They're both. They could both be urns, I think. And there's Hugh McCrum right there. Now, where is this stained glass they're talking about? Ah, there it is, right there. It's beautiful. And then there's that one on the other side as well. Here, let's try to get in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it right here. Right there, through the mesh though, unfortunately, but this is gorgeous. There's a good shot of that in the glass. Wow. This cemetery, they have a lot of good ideas with this glass. They have it covered with probably some kind of unbreakable plexiglass on the outside, which is good to preserve this glass. Because how many times have we been in a cemetery and seen the stained glass completely shattered or partially broken or whatever? You know, this cemetery, or whoever built it or whoever's idea it was, that was a good idea to protect a lot of these beautiful stained glass windows that were created by these awesome artists. Not so impressive from the outside, right? But when the light is showing in through it on the inside, gorgeous. You want to see some beautiful stained glass? This is George Payne and family. The inside is very, very beautiful. And there's stained glass in the ceiling. It's like a domed ceiling with like stained glass. Beautiful. Let's go look in here real quick. Oh, look at that glass. Beautiful, beautiful. As best I can get through the bars here. Wow. This is gorgeous. Very clean family. As you can see, they keep it up. They have a broom in here along with other things in here. They keep it up nicely. And George Payne is center top right here. Went from 1858, excuse me, to 1934. And George Jr., I do believe I'd heard about him. I think some of you guys had told me a little bit about him. Right behind this massive flower pot. I do believe it's the son of George. And I do believe this individual drowned in the Russian River while he was swimming, I guess. Interesting. This is the final resting place of Henry J. Crocker. He lived from 1861 to 1912. Sacramento-born Crocker was the son of Judge Clark W. Crocker, nephew of railroader Charles Crocker, and the first cousin of banker William H. Crocker. His early education was St. Matthew's Military School in San Mateo. He was the president of the West Coast Life Insurance Company, vice president of the Italian-American Bank, vice president of H.S. Crocker and Company, printers and publishers, and manager in refining and producing oil of San Francisco. A majority of his interests were in oil. Crocker was known worldwide as a collector of postage stamps and had been a president of the Pacific Parlor, Native Sons of the Golden West, and secretary of the Cypress Lawn Cemetery Association, serving on the board of trustees from 1906 to 1912. There are 7 full body remains and 2 crematory urns in the family vault, including Crocker's wife, Mary Ives Crocker, 1862 to 1929, who was killed in an Atherton automobile accident. Their son, Harry J. Crocker, 1893 to 1958, also rests there. The latter, a graduate of Yale, went to Hollywood acting in 4 feature films, 1927 with Charlie Chaplin. He worked on the United Artists film City Lights, 1931. Harry Crocker joined the William Randolph Hearst Organization, 1928, and later wrote a syndicated column entitled Behind the Makeup, 1930. He was assistant to the publisher of the Los Angeles Examiner and a correspondent for the National News Service. So Harry J. Crocker, the son of Henry J. Crocker, was into all those things as well. And Mr. Crocker here his interests were mainly in oil. Quite the family history here. There's all the Crockers. There's a lot of Crockers in this cemetery here, and this is another one with a very, very beautiful private mausoleum. Excuse me, my allergies are kicking up. Now, it looks like they've had a little bit of a break-in problem here. The door is chained and locked, but this is the inside. Henry is center bottom, and his wife, Mary, is on the top. And there is, I think on the top here, there is an urn. There's 2, actually. There's 2, it looks like, here. And there's the urns right there they were talking about also. Inside is very, very beautiful. There's stained glass back there, which is pretty, but it's not really showing the light too much. And floor is clean, so they keep it clean in here. And stained glass back there, which is pretty impressive. Just too bad the light's not showing through more to really show off its beauty. And every once in a while, when you're wandering around, you find one of those hidden gems. You find a hidden grave that's behind bushes, behind trees. I found one that I've never seen before. And I looked up the guy and I found out a little bit about him. So let's go check it out. This massive, overgrown area is the final resting place of Charles Page. He was a lawyer. He had a successful law practice, and he went to Harvard University. And I just walked by and I saw this beautiful, beautiful area that you miss if you're not really looking. And that's what I love about cemetery exploring, because you can find something. You could be somewhere 101 times, and on time 102, you'll find something cool that's hidden. So let's go up in here and look. So he had a successful law practice out in the San Francisco area. The top of this is beautiful. It has a cross. So you see there's the side shot of it. And the top has like a beautiful cross. Try to get it all in the shot here. Let's see what we can do. Ooh. And here we are right here. It says he lived 1847 to 1912. And then next down is 1857 to 1922, I guess Sally. And then 1879 to 1881 is a William Page. Beautiful. That would be the front of it. I'm sure when this was put here, there were no trees. And if there were, I'm sure they were very, very small. And this is the final resting place of Frank J. Lefty Odoul. He lived from 1897 to 1969. The National League batting champion, 1929 and 1932. A native of San Francisco's Butchertown and a local hero, Odoul started his baseball career with the San Francisco Seals of the Pacific Coast League. He later played on all three New York teams, Yankees, Dodgers, and Giants, before returning to San Francisco to manage the Seals for 17 years. He made more than 30 trips to Japan, with Horace Wilson, who preceded him, is considered to be one of the American fathers of Japanese baseball. His elegant marker, created by Bocci and Sons of Colma, was done with dark green granite, imported exclusively for the monument from Brazil. Stonemasons now refer to this color granite as Odoul green. On the face of the 3,800-pound marker are a bat and ball, both in white marble. Odoul's epitaph reads, "The man in the green suit. He was here at a good time and had a good time while he was here." This marker has become a Colma shrine with mitts, balls, coins, and baseball cards often left at its base. So, baseball great Lefty Odoul. There's probably people do leave, baseball bats and balls and, just little mementos for him. But after a while, I do believe the cemetery, after so many days, they clean up all the stuff. So, but if you go to Joe DiMaggio's grave up the street at Holy Cross, baseball legend Joe DiMaggio, there's always something laying at the base of his grave. But look at this. Here's the stone. Francis Joseph Lefty Odoul. March 4th, 1897 to December 7th, 1969. And as the book said, the man in the green suit, he was here at a good time and had a good time while he was here. Well, that's how we should all live life. Record 254 hits, 1929 season, National League batting champion, Philadelphia Phillies. 1929, Brooklyn Dodgers. 1932. And there is the ball and bat. They said that was in white marble. And his lifetime as his batting, I do believe, right there. And beautiful, beautiful marker. Fitting of such a important figure in baseball history. Lots of beautiful stones out here, like this one right here. And these monuments are incredible. And it says Henry Wallace France Jr. Born March 29th, 1913 and died September 14th, 1916. Beautiful stone. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. A lot of interesting stuff out here. Beautiful, beautiful areas. I'm just gonna walk around for a second, look at some of these stones as well. Taking a break from highlighting some of the more notables out here to just wander for a minute. This one still gets visitors. Caroline, wife of George D. Lucy, 1870 to 1907. And there's some flowers were left here. There's a statue over here I wanted to look at. Colma here, man. It's just... I love this area. I got to get out to Southern California at some point within the next few months, maybe early next year. Take this show on the road, you know. A lot of you guys have been very, very kind to donate to the channel, to become Patreon members and channel membership members. And definitely, you know, if I can get enough money saved up, definitely take this show on the road. Right now, it's all going back into the gas tank. I had to buy an actually buy a memory card the other day for my camera because my other one seemed to start crapping out on me. So definitely the donations I'm getting for my content and the YouTube views and everything, it's all going right back into the channel to give you guys the best possible stuff I can give you. Schrader is the last name here. Andrew Jackson Schrader, born near Louisville, Kentucky, September 22nd, 1826, died in San Francisco, December 26th, 1886. Thy will be done. And there's the Mason symbol. There's an interesting little topper to this. It's beautiful. This little family stone, Heron, is the name. And on the other side, it has actually the names of the people that are buried. And I'll show you that. Looks like it's, the other side will be in need of some work here. As you can see, wow, look at this. Their names are coming down off of this thing, unfortunately. Annie Stewart Van Cleef Heron, May 4th, 1859 to September 15th, 1908. Van Cleef Heron, April 15th, 1893 to March 23rd, 1894. And William Frank, August 7th, 1854. God, do I even want to touch this? No, it's jammed. It's jammed down in there. I'm not even going to mess with it. And there's a Hester and Gillespie Van Cleef, November 15th, 1825, January 16th, 1914. And I don't know if this is just spot for future people or if they lost a few nameplates off the back of this, but too bad. It's coming apart. It's very, very unfortunate. I have shown this one before, but it's just so gorgeous. We're going to show it again really quick. The Rogers family area. The Arthur Rogers, he had I believe a successful law practice out here. This is just gorgeous. This is one of my favorites. It's in the corner. It goes into the side of the hill. It's got the little the sphinxes, I guess they call those. This one's beautiful on the inside. The Egyptian, the gate, Egyptian design. I've shown this before, but I just love this one myself. I had to show it again really quick. This is absolutely gorgeous. And Arthur is right there in the top center. But just look at the design in here. It's insane. I believe they call this Egyptian revival as well. And this work of art takes up a lot of room here, as you can see. And that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you all so much for joining me and walking with me today in this beautiful, beautiful cemetery. We're going to try to get another one busted out too for the week, hopefully. And if I don't get another video filmed today, I'll just do a live stream towards the end of the week at some point. You know, a live walk or something to fill in the gaps, but we'll give it a try. We'll try to get another one busted out. All right, guys, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Therefore, you can be notified of all of my future uploads. And I'll talk to you guys very, very soon.